Before we begin, answer me this. If your daughter lay in a coma after a crash, and the doctor said she might recover if you paid $800,000, what would you do? My father made his choice while I slept. I'm Lena Carver, 32, and until the accident I was legal director inside his hospital company. 3 months earlier, in his office, he slid a charity form toward me, all gold lettering and polite fraud. Sign it, he said. It's a write-off. I traced the trail. Money marked for research detoured through vendors that never delivered a thing. When I refused, he looked up. You're too soft, he said. Your mother was too. My mother died young and left me a trust I can't touch until I'm 35, unless I become permanently incapacitated. My father knew that exception by heart. March 15th brought icy rain on I-93. An 18-wheeler drifted across the lines. Headlights filled my windshield. Metal screamed. Then the world shut down. They flew me to the flagship hospital. Machines breathed for me. 4 hours later, my father arrived with 2 lawyers. He didn't take my hand. He asked the neurologist, "Percentage chance?" "About 70% with aggressive treatment," she said. "And without?" The doctor hesitated. "Comfort care would lower her odds dramatically." My father nodded, already calculating. He murmured about my mother's trust, as if grief were a ledger. In the corner, unnoticed by him, stood my attorney, Grant Hale, with my medical advocacy paperwork and a recorder running, because years ago I signed consent for exactly this emergency, and my father, believing I was nothing but a body, began to bargain. I woke to harsh light and a monitor's steady beep. Dr. Priya Desai leaned in. "Squeeze my hand if you understand." I squeezed. Grant Hale came right after extubation. He shut the door, raised his phone, and hit play. My father's voice, cool, managerial. "Comfort care," Malcolm Carver said. "If she crashes, we don't resuscitate. 800 grand for her maybe? No." The estate lawyer murmured about my mother's trust. "Dead releases it. Living doesn't." My father answered anyway. "We can make it clean." And Ethan, my brother, finished the work. "Lena wouldn't want to live like this," he said. A lie I could taste. Grant lowered the phone. "He's filed for emergency guardianship," he said. "Hearing is the day before his merger announcement with Harbor Point. He's selling you as confused." Dr. Desai's jaw tightened. "Your cognition is excellent." "Perfect," I rasped. "Then I'll act confused." Malcolm visited that afternoon in a pressed suit and practiced tenderness. I stared past him, let my mouth hang open. "Sir, are you my father?" Relief softened him into something greedy. He slid papers onto my blanket. "Just rest. I'll handle everything." I traced the signatures like they were puzzles I couldn't solve. Under the sheet, my phone buzzed. Grant's secure chat disguised as a breathing app. I typed, "I need a lever." He replied, "Carver Health Bylaws. Section 9.3. Malpractice or fiduciary breach means removal within 24 hours if the board votes. We'll put the recording through the hotel sound system and let the board hear your father's meth in public." I looked at my father's hands, at the pen he wanted in mine, and felt the ballroom lights warming in my imagination. Morning of the hearing, Malcolm won what he'd arranged. Temporary guardianship. He called my room afterward. "Tuesday you sit front row for my merger. You'll show them I'm steady." I blinked, slowly. "Will there be speeches?" "The biggest." Grant came after visiting hours with a folder disguised as get well cards. Dr. Desai's sworn statement, 2 nurses' affidavits, and the certified audio. 6 board members will be there, he said. Tuesday, the Harbor Point Gala glowed with chandeliers. Malcolm took the stage, praised patient first care, then gestured to me as his tragedy and proof. My brother Ethan pressed my fingers like a child's. I stood. My knees shook. I stayed upright. My voice landed sharp. "I'm Lena Carver. I'm not impaired. I was useful." Malcolm's smile twitched. "Sweetheart, you're confused. I'm recorded." I nodded. Grant connected his phone to the ballroom speakers. My father's voice filled the space. 800,000 isn't happening. If she codes, let her go. The room fractured. Gasps. Chairs scraping. A reporter typing. Ethan's face drained because his lie was on the tape too. I stepped to the microphone. Section 9.3, I said to the board. Malpractice and fiduciary breach. You wrote it. Enforce it. They didn't leave the ballroom. One by one, hands rose. 6 votes arrived like door bolts sliding shut. Malcolm tried to speak, but security took his elbow and walked him off stage. Not a father, not a visionary, just a risk. Outside, cold air cut clean. Grant showed me the emergency appeal order. Guardianship dissolved. My trust remained locked to my birthday, untouched. I didn't confront Ethan, I simply let him watch me live.